All right, Shalom. This is Power Thumb of the Great Millstone Houston Camp, back with another lesson to edify the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. So before I begin, I want to give all glory and all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rachak Radash, double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the Great Millstone that rule well, of whom I learned the truth of the gospel, which is the good news, through the Ruach Kodesh, which is the Holy Spirit, and peace, blessing, and salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel consists of us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all the Israelites scattered abroad, which goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, we are bloodline descendants of the true Israelites through our father's lineage. All right, and Yahweh is going to give commandment to his son Yahushua to deliver the elect in these last and evil days. So today we had in the States the solar eclipse, all right, which was a marvel to see. Okay, it was a wonder. You had people all across America looking up at this marvel in the heavens, which was a sign from Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, whom the world ignorantly called God, and Jesus Christ, which we don't like saying that word. All right, but in this article that was written by the Washington Post, it says clouds part and crowds scream as total solar eclipse delights the U.S. Dallas would the total eclipse, the last to cross the United States for 2 decades, live up to the hype? In a city where history suggested clear skies were likely forecast, the stubborn clouds threatened for days, hours, even minutes ahead of the stunning Sazigi. What the? Let's see. Look up the Sazigi. Even if that's how you say it, the nearly straight line configuration of 3 celestial bodies: the sun, the moon, and the earth. Where they get that word from? All right. So let's see how you say it.
Syzygy. Syzygy.
Syzygy. Okay. The nearly straight line configuration of 3 celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and earth during a solar or lunar eclipse in a gravitational system. And you can feel the energy too. If you pay attention to your body, you can feel it. All right. Anyways, going back to the article. All right. It said perhaps it was the cooling effect of the moon's shadow, or just luck, but at totality, as totality approached, the cumulus clouds parted, conditions became immaculate on a scale of 1 to 10, 30, said Mike Alexander, 59, who traveled to Dallas from Frisco, California. Damn. It was perhaps the country's most viewed celestial event ever, spreading the darkness of the moon's shadow across the homes of some 32 million people, included in major cities from Dallas to Cleveland, and smaller communities such as Russellville, Art, Littleton, Maine. Millions more flocked into the 115 million mile wide path of totality, while the moon blacked at least half the sun's face across most of the rest of the United States. All right, we in Houston, we got 90% of that. All right, but while I was at work, you had some fellas looking at Dallas totality on their phone. I got a glimpse of it. It was definitely a delight to see. But I want to bring out these precepts concerning the mindset of the people and the mindset of the elect of the nation of Israel that had the truth of the scriptures in the mind of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The mind of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is Proverbs 7:7. Salakia, Ecclesiastes 8:5. Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerning both time and judgment. So a wise man's heart in the Hebrew is his lab, which is his Hebrew. I mean his mind, which in the Hebrew is his mind. All right, discern it both time and judgment. Okay, so we're gonna look at this word in the Strong's number, discern it. All right, it says to know, yada. All right, to know. Okay, discern, to know. All right, also going to know what judgment. Okay, discerning both time and judgment. So we know the time that the Most High is on. Okay, and we understand his judgments. Okay, and what did this solar eclipse signify? This is Joel 2 and verse 30, and I'm gonna read 31. Joel 2 and 30. And I will show wonders in the heavens and the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness. That's an eclipse right there. And today we had a solar eclipse. The sun shall be turned into darkness, the moon into blood. You have different moons. Okay, you have blood moons. Before the great and terrible day of Yahweh. So what this solar eclipse signified was the great and terrible day of Yahweh. It's coming and it's near. And what is another name for this great and terrible day of Yahweh? It's called Jacob's trouble. All right. And then ultimately World War III, the nuclear missiles that is going to be the final battle, okay, the final war to end all wars, which Yahweh Shah, whom the world initially called Jesus Christ, with the angels, are going to come at the same time during this World War III when the missiles are shot off to take down our number one enemy, these Edomites, which are the so-called white race of people, and deliver us out of the hand of all these nations that have the children of Israel, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and wherever we scattered it throughout the four corners of the earth, and deliver us. So this is what this solar eclipse signified: the destruction, okay, of these Edomites. All right, so the so-called white race of people, their whole power structure, their system, and the ushering in of bringing in a new world, a new rulership. Okay, and Esau rulership is going to be brought down, okay, by the terror of the Most High. Different plagues are going to hit the world, especially here in America. Okay, this is what this solar eclipse signified: the great and terrible day of Yahweh. All right, let's go here. This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh. Okay? So a natural man, the natural men on earth, okay, looking at the solar eclipse, they not having the spirit of the Most High, they don't understand what the solar eclipse signified, for they are foolish unto him. So me bringing out these scriptures and telling the truth, the solar eclipse and what it meant is foolishness to the world. Neither can we know them, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay? They don't have the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So I'm going to read this from 13. I'm going to read from 12. And I'm going to read down to 16. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And your spirit is in your mind, that we might know, Yadah, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High. Which things also we speak not in the words which man wisdom teacheth, right? Because the world didn't teach, the Esau didn't teach the people of the world what this solar eclipse meant, but which the Holy Spirit teaches. See, the Holy Spirit is teaching the true meaning of what's going on in the planet, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. Okay, because in this solar eclipse was spiritual, so we using the scriptures, okay, to compare spiritual things that's happening on earth. Okay, also lining up these precepts together to bring out this truth. Compare spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of the Most High. Okay, for they are foolishness unto him. Let's look up this natural man. Natural. Which is lower or bestial. Okay, so a man that thinks only concerning the flesh. Okay, carnal. All right, only concerning fleshly things he can see, taste, feel. Okay, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of the Most High. Right, he got his 5 senses. All right, but he don't have his spiritual senses exercised. For they, let's see, let's look at this real quick. Yep. Had his senses exercised to discern both good and evil. All right, we gonna leave that, and we're gonna go back to 1 Corinthians 2 and 13, which things also we speak not in the words which man wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, compare spiritual things with spiritual. All right, and the but which the Holy Spirit teach it. What are the things that the Holy Spirit teach it? The true understanding of these scriptures. But the natural man receiving not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, which is this truth. For they are foolishness unto him. This truth is foolish to a natural man. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. All right? They don't have the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They cut off from the spirit. Let's look at this. Ooh. This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14 in the ERV, easy to read version. People who do not have Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua's spirit do not accept the things that come from his spirit. They think these things are foolish. They cannot understand them because they can only be understood with the Spirit's help. That's tough. It says, but he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who had known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the easy to read version, verse 15. We who have the Spirit are able to make judgments about all things. But anyone without the Spirit is not able to make proper judgments about us. As the scriptures say, who can know what is on the Lord's mind? Who is able to give him advice? We have been given Hamashiach's way of thinking. Man, hey, with that, hey, we have been given the Yahweh Shah's mind, the Holy Spirit, man. So we able to speak on these things going on in the earth. Hey, man, that was tough. Kahala Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash. I mean, in the lesson right there, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right. Hey, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash, Ba'Hashem Shalom.